Hey, what's up, guys? The video's about her liking your friends and not you. Remember, I always told myself when I was going out a lot when I was younger that every girl ain't gonna like me, and ain't gonna like every girl. And on top of that, I always told myself, well, if I can't get it, I'll just pass it, to somebody else in the group. Guys, this is where your emotions more than likely will come into play. Because obviously, your type of the girl that you like, you're not gonna be the only guy who likes that type of girl. So I had an incident. Prime example: the girl I dated in college for 2 years. If you watched one of my older videos, I told you guys about how I was trying to get at one of her friends, one of her classmates, and it didn't work out. Well, if you're wondering what happened to her, if you care, I went on. I was like, okay, well, I've been trying. She ain't choose me nothing like that. So I put on to one of my the guys that was in the group that we used to go out a lot. So I hit him. I said, "Hey, bro, I got this chick at school. I think you can get her." So anyway, I hooked that up and it worked out for him or whatever. It wasn't nothing serious, sad to say, but it ended up happening. So guys, when you're going out, this is the thing that you have to do. Don't compete for a female, bro. She either gonna like you or not. Now it's gonna be situations where you're gonna be not the only guy in that room in the building or whatever. So she's gonna have a lot of options. You know what I mean? She's gonna have a lot of options. This is what it is, accept it or not, but it's reality. She's gonna have a lot of options. So the best thing you can do is just get away from that group because normally what I would see a lot of times, like all the guys will hover, to that one girl, and then they'll give her unlimited compliments and all that stuff like that. I don't know if it still happen now because I have, last time I don't go out no more. You know what I mean? I don't go out no more. Maybe at a bar or something. I guess that's probably. I don't know, bro. But like I said, I don't go out no more. So at the time when I was going out, that happened. It wasn't all the time, but it happened quite often. Like all the guys just, huddle around that one girl. So if you're in that situation and all of a sudden, like a whole bunch of guys start coming, and like, hey, just go ahead and remove yourself. Hey, look like you got a big fan base. You want to just chat with me later on or whatever. I'm gonna be over here, and something like that, bro. And if she really like you, she see that you getting ready to leave. If she's smart, she'll get your number. You know what I mean? She'll get your number. That's the best way to go about it. But other than that, like if you see that happening, the best thing for you to do is go ahead and make your exit, bro. Don't get mad. Don't you're trying to fight none of the dudes and nothing like that. Don't do that, bro. Just go ahead and let them know, hey, you like got a huge a huge fan base. However you want to word it, to say, I'm gonna go ahead and step away and let you do your thing. If you're interested, whatever, just holler at me over here. So that's all it is to it, bro. That's just really what it is. I know that's gonna hurt because man, she looks so good. I really was having a good conversation with her. All of a sudden, all these dudes come out of nowhere. Whatever. At the end of the day, it's up to her if she gonna entertain it or not, right? So she can have all the options she wants, but it's up to her if she gonna entertain it or not. So, I'm not telling you guys do what I did, like pass it down to one of the homies or whatever like that, and see if they can get them. You don't have to do that, bro. That's just what I was doing back in the day or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I never was worried about getting women. I never had a problem in that situation. So obviously, if you're having a problem in that department as far as getting women, then I don't know, man. Do the best you can, bro. Obviously, don't just if you have a shot at getting her, try to get her. You know what I mean? But other than that, like I just never competed with her. I'm like, hey, she feeling me. I'm trying to close the deal, and if she don't, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll move around. That's all it is to it. So this is the thing too. This does happen, bro. You meet a chick out and about. You get the information or whatever. Everything seems cool, and then at some point in time, she gonna see your homeboys or whatever. Now, this is very common that she will potentially switch up and like, oh, okay, well, I thought he looked okay, but his friend looked way better. That happens all the time, bro. That happened to me. That happened to the dudes I was hanging out with. They was hanging out. That happens. That's just what it is, bro. So it's not, whether you just want something serious or you just want to hook up, it's not, it nothing's guaranteed until it actually happens, bro. I don't care how good she sound on the phone or what she want to do to you when she see you. At the end of the day, bro, it ain't guaranteed until it happen, bro. So, don't get so caught up on, oh man, she really pumped me up, as far as us really being together. She want to really see if it's gonna go somewhere. Don't believe none of that, bro. At the end of the day, it's not guaranteed until it actually happens. That's all it is to it, man. So in that case, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a certain kind of maturity for you to really understand that women's thought process. If that happens to you, don't get mad, bro. Just go ahead and call us. Hey, old girl, I was trying to get at, but she said she like you. Go ahead and try to holler and see what's happening. that's the best thing they can do for you, man. Because a lot of these situations where I hear about, the men and women, breaking up their friendship, getting into fights, or worse, over, them trying to talk to this one particular person is sad. It really is. So I know it's gonna hurt your pride. Some people probably just don't give a shit because you probably just trying to hook up with her. I don't know, but I know it's gonna hurt your pride. But that's something that you just got to deal with. That's just, as far as men getting rejected, it's gonna happen. You just gotta get used to it. It's no way around it. It's no therapy. It's no meditation that you can do to just avoid it. It's gonna happen, bro. Whether you think you the 1 percentile, or you the tallest person in the building, or you the most handsome looking, the funniest one, the one with the most money. It don't matter, bro. You will get it. That's a guarantee, bro. It's like death. It will happen. So just get used to it. So in that case, you hang out with a chick, you feeling her, you think something is gonna go somewhere, and all of a sudden she take a liking to one of your friends. The best thing for you to do, bro, go ahead and dub it. Go ahead and counsel it. Go ahead and let your partner know, hey man, I know there's a lot of guys that's not gonna do that because they down bad. I understand, because I've been around dudes like that. I understand, but when you know you don't really have a problem as far as getting women, you're gonna get over. You're gonna be all, I promise you're gonna be all right. But if you one of them guys who just down bad all the time, who can't get a girl for nothing, don't do it, bro. Because you in another category as far as that. Don't do that. Like, try everything you can to get the girl, because you don't have that ability to get women like that. Now, I'm not saying you just getting hundreds of women or dozens of women a day. You know what I mean, bro. If you just get up, you go somewhere, you get a nice little haircut, you go somewhere in public, you'll get a couple numbers. If you one of them kind of guys, don't worry about it. Go ahead and let your partner know that, hey, old girl want to holler, I'm going to go ahead and step back. That's all you, bro. That's all it is to it, man. That's why it's so important not to be taking these females out. If you do take her somewhere quick, take her to Burger King or something like that, somewhere which is just cheap, because not all the time you're going to sleep with women before you take them out. Just being honest with you, bro. And I'm going to say this too. Just because you take out somewhere nice, don't mean she owe you any booty, bro. That's a fact. I see a lot of you guys, you think you try to leave with your wallet, and then you doing all this stuff, you spend all this money on it, and you come to find out your homeboy bending her over, for the free 99. So guys, just be very strategic about what you do with your money, how you deal with these females. You know what I mean? If she really like you, she not gonna string you along. She not gonna have no demands for you, nothing like that, bro. Just be aware of that. But again, if you dealing with this chick and if she has some kind of interest to with your homeboy, go ahead and pass on, bro, and keep it pushing, because all you're going to do is just embarrass yourself. And this is the thing, too, bro. Never try to convince a woman not to do something she don't want to do, because she going to do it anyway, bro. I'll probably do a video on that. But if you know she like your homeboy, don't try to degrade your homeboy. Don't try to throw dirt on his name, nothing like that, bro. Because if anything, the more you talk about him, you try to down him, the more interested she will be in him. So it's just best to go ahead and just cut it loose and go ahead and pass to your homeboy and be done with it, bro. I promise you it's going to help you in the long run. So don't ever try to fight for her approval, because at the end of the day, they're going to do what they want to do, no matter how good you treat them, how bad you treat them, how much money you give them, what the money that you don't give them. It don't matter, bro. They're going to do what they want to do. So I'm telling you guys right now, the best way for you to get through that is to go ahead and nip it in the bud right away. If y'all guys know, man. She always asks for his, oh, what's your friend? I always ask him what he doing, or she want to be friends with him on social media, bro. She like him, bro. To go ahead and pass it down to your partner and keep it pushing. So, quick little videos. Want to go give you guys that key advice again. Even in public, even if it's not your homeboy, if y'all just at some bar, whatever, some club, and you try to talk to her, and then the other dude go back to talk to her. You see that, bro? Just go ahead and dub it, man. Because, at the end of the day, that ain't the only female there. You got to keep it pushing, bro. But females love that attention. You're going to do all this attention. You're going to embarrass yourself. You try to do all these tricks and make her laugh and doing all these dances and shit like that. And at the end of the night, she end up leaving with somebody else, bro. So that's reality. Whenever you see a female, she over there just sucking up all the attention from all these random dudes, just go ahead and dub it, bro. Just stop paying her attention. Just stop giving her that attention. Like I say, if she really like you, bro, you're going to let her know, hey, I see you got a whole lot of guys come over here want to talk to you. I don't want to mess up what you got going on. I'm going to go ahead and slide up out of here, and it was nice to meet you or whatever like that. And she really like you, bro. She going to stop you and say, oh, no, well, here's my number and call me later on tonight or whatever like that. She going to do that, bro. She going to do that. Never come to her when you see that happening. If you're in that situation, if you see that happening, don't be trying like, oh, let me go ahead and just get her number before all these guys start coming over here. Like, nah, bro, she really likes, she gonna give you her number. That's how it works. Don't be like, oh, well, shoot, you seem like you got all this stuff going on right now. It's getting pretty busy for you. So here's my number. Go ahead and call me, later on night. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Just go ahead and just let her know, hey, it was nice talking to you. Hey, I guess you're busy or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You have a good one. That's pretty much it, bro. Because if she really like you, she would already have did it anyway. Y'all would already exchange information. That's all it is to it. So guys, take that key advice. It's gonna help you. I'm gonna say it again. I know it's gonna hurt you, bro. That, oh man, she said she liked me and all of a sudden she liked my homeboy or whatever. I know, because some of you guys probably already been through it and some of you will go through that, bro. But whenever you notice that she make a ship to another guy, go ahead and get out of there, bro. Like, all right, here you go. Hey, go ahead. Go. No, that's cool. You say you say you like him, whatever. Go ahead and go to him. Have a good one. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna say this too. Just because you putting your homeboys on the girls, don't expect them to do the same thing because that never happened to me. I probably had that like as far as one of my homeboys that, well, I don't say homeboys, I hang out with them, associates. Either they slept with her and they're like, oh man, you can hit her too, but nah, they ain't gonna never just put you onto a girl that they never slept with. Nah, that ain't gonna happen, bro. So it is what it is. Don't think because you looking out for your partners or whatever, they're gonna do the same for you. Nah, bro. Nah, don't never do that. But that's always gonna be the ones that have hard times, troubles getting females. They never gonna do that because they down bad. So if you the guy who do pretty good getting females or whatever, that should be easier for you to go ahead and just let her go, bro. Don't even entertain. Don't try to compete for attention either, man. So anyway, if you got any stories, leave them down below. If you got any questions, leave them down below. Like, share, subscribe. And no matter what else, protect your pockets, your peace, and your purpose.